boys, and my channel is mainly feeding your family on a budget, but they're healthy, nutritious, family-friendly meals. So I upload a 5 meals for £25 video every Saturday and a budget-friendly grocery shop on a Tuesday. So if that's your kind of thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All of our groceries have come from Tesco this week, so I'll pop all of the prices on the screen for you as well as we go through the recipes. But without further ado, let's get having a look at our 5 meals for £25. The first of our 5 meals for £25 is some burritos. So I'm going to make a homemade chilli. So I've got one of these 15% fat steak minces. These work out a really good price for 500 grams. And then for veg, I'm going to pop in a red onion and a red pepper, and also a tin of kidney beans. These are just the Tesco own Growers Harvest, and again they're a really good price, they're only 33p. And then I'm going to use a passata, and for my seasonings I'm going to use some crushed chilies and some paprika. And then we always have grated cheese with our burritos, so I'm going to grate about 100 grams of cheese, and we are going to serve them in some of the Tesco Neville's wraps, which are only 99p for 8. So it's going to get cooking the chilli, grate the cheese and serve it in the wraps. So let's get going.
Headlights facing in a new direction. Midnight is in the witching hour.
You just need to brown your mince before adding all of your seasonings and your veg, and then simmer until your veg is cooked and your sauce is thick, and serve with a generous amount of grated cheese and warmed up tortilla wraps.
Heart racing like I'm 17, and I could live forever like the summer in your memory. Take me back like the song I'm playing on repeat. Oh, take me back to the days when I was so high, I was carefree. Take me back, oh, take me back.
Next on our meals is chicken chasseur, except for I'm not putting white wine in mine. But I've got my chicken breasts, and these are out of a bigger pack because I'm going to be batch cooking some lunches. But 3 of these breasts works out to £3.13, I think it is. Obviously the price will be on the screen. I'm going to season that with some black pepper, and then I'm also putting in some baby mushrooms, a red onion, 2 large garlic cloves. And then for the sauce, you're going to obviously have your veg and your garlic in there. I'm going to put some herbs and tomato puree and some chicken stock as well, and just let that thicken. If you are adding wine, I think it's 175 millilitres of white wine, and then obviously you just put a bit less water in than your stock. And we're going to have ours with baby new potatoes, so I'll probably only need maybe half a bag of these, and some broccoli as well. So yeah, this is one of Archie's favourites, so he requested this one, so let's get going.
Once your chicken is browned, you just want to add in all of your seasonings, your veg, tomato puree and stock, and allow to simmer until your chicken is cooked through and your veg is soft. And while this was simmering, I cooked my new potatoes and broccoli, and then you're ready to serve.
next of the recipes is a slow cooker beef and broccoli dish. It's actually one of the board of lunch recipes. I'm sure you all follow him over on Instagram. He's got some really lovely recipes, and this is one that I've seen and really fancy trying. So you can make it quite affordable if you buy these kind of thin cut sort of steaks. Obviously they're going in the slow cooker, so just going to slice those up into sort of chunks or strips. I'm going to use half of this onion because it's quite a big one, and I'm going to use half for something else. So I'm just going to use half of that one, a couple of garlic cloves, ginger. I think it says a couple of like a tablespoon, but I'm going to use one of these cubes, and stock, but he does recommend that you use chicken stock instead of beef because it will be too rich apparently. So I've got a chicken stock, and then for the kind of saucy bits, going to just use some rice vinegar, some sweet chili sauce, some hoisin sauce, and some soy sauce. And then to sort of thicken it, you're going to do a slurry of corn flour and water, and serve it with rice. You don't need to put your broccoli in till half an hour before the end of cooking. So I'm going to stick everything in the slow cooker, and then when we're ready to eat, basically, I'll put the broccoli in the slow cooker and pop my rice on, and then we'll be ready to serve. So let's get prepping our beef and veg.
Once you've prepped your veg, you just want to add everything to the slow cooker. So you need a teaspoon of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of hoisin and sweet chili, and then 5 tablespoons of the soy sauce with your garlic and ginger. He does recommend you use chicken stock, although I did feel that it could be a bit richer, so I would probably use beef stock next time. Once that's been simmering away all day, you just want to add in your broccoli. So I used a whole head of broccoli, and then you just cook that until your broccoli is how you like it to be cooked, and we served ours with brown rice.
Dinner is a cowboy pie, so it's essentially some sausages which I'm going to brown. You could do them under the grill or in the air fryer, or just kind of pan fry them, whatever you want to do. I'm going to just start mine off in the air fryer, and then just going to fry up half a red onion with a couple of garlic cloves. I've got some paprika and some black pepper, and then you kind of just mix those with your baked beans, and a little squirt of barbecue sauce if you fancy it, or you could use something spicy or ketchup, whatever you fancy, and just let that kind of simmer so that the beans sort of cook down and it gets sort of like a bit sort of soft, and then top it with cheesy mash, and it's a real sort of stodgy, comfort, kind of wintry, family friendly, delicious dish. So it's really quick and easy, and it's one of our favourites, so let's get going.
While your sausages are browning and your mash is cooking, you just want to add your onion, garlic and seasonings to the pan and give those a bit of a stir and a bit of a fry. Then add in your barbecue sauce and your baked beans and allow that to simmer with the sausages until cooked through and nice and soft, and then you just add to your dish, top with mash and cheese and pop in the oven.
Last of our dinners is a vegetable biryani, so I'm going to use some of the brown basmati rice, and then we've got some cauliflower. I would have bought a loose one but they didn't have any, so I've just got some of these florets and I'm going to chop these a bit smaller. I've got a carrot, some frozen peas, and then for the base we've got some ginger, a couple of garlic cloves and a red onion which I'll dice up. I'm going to use some chicken stock and just add that so that your rice cooks in the pan. And then I've got some Madras curry powder. We've gone for mild because the boys will be eating it, and also some garam masala, but obviously you can have your curry powder hotter if you want to. And then you just kind of simmer it all in the pan until your rice is cooked through. So let's get prepping our veg.
You just want to start by frying off your garlic and ginger, and then when they're cooked you can add in the rest of your veg and begin to soften. Once your veg is softened, you can go in with your curry powder and garam masala. I did a tablespoon of garam masala and a tablespoon and a half of the curry powder. Just let that fry off before adding in your stock and your rice, and then you just let it simmer until your rice is cooked through and your veg is soft.